Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is me, the Mysterious Cameraman, and today I'm going to be talking about a film by Nightfall Films called Star Wars Tano, or just Tano. So, this is a film completely made on Blender about Ahsoka Tano. So, I've only seen one other film completely made on Blender, which is, Spider-Man Vigilance. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about this fan film, how I think it stands on its own, and how I compare this to Spider-Man Vigilance. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into this one. So, overall, I think this is a very interesting story of her diving into her past, kind of like a Mysterio type thing from Marvel. How it's like, how does she perceive everything that's happened in her past? So, I think it's pretty cool. I think the fighting in this is pretty good, and overall, I actually think this is actually a pretty good story. Like, this isn't that bad. So, I'm gonna quickly go through all the things. This is, again, directing and cinematography is very difficult to say with something like this. I don't think it's that great, but, like, again, there's only so much we can do on Blender, but, again, this is so difficult not to compare to Vigilance yet, but I just didn't feel like it did anything special. I feel like they stayed in one place with one camera angle, and they didn't really bother to do so much. Heading next into the editing, and it is very cool that they made this all in Blender. So, crazy things, like, it was amazing. Yet, I do not feel like, compared to Spider-Man Vigilance, it really looks so realistic. But again, I'll go more into that when I get to that. But at this point, I still think it's very good compared to some of the other things like this I've seen. And overall, I just think it's edited really well to even get this far. As for the acting, again, you can't say so much, but the voice acting in this never isn't really, like, anything great. Yeah, I don't think it's anything great, really. For the story, I really like how it keeps cutting to things like the Clone Wars and the original trilogy and the prequels and stuff. But for me, at least, that's really cool for a story. I think I've never really seen a Star Wars fan film actually go into Star Wars, and I think it's awesome that they did that. I actually really liked. That was one of my favorite aspects of this fan film. And I think the story overall is really good. Cinematography, the choreography, is pretty good. I think the fight scenes do look pretty good. I just think some of the attacks are always like shing, 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 flip. But like, they all felt the same. And finally, for the music was not anything special. So, how would I say this? This is a pretty good fan film. Like, I wouldn't say it's anything so great, wouldn't say it's anything so bad either. So, I think this is a pretty good fan film. So, how does this stack against Spider-Man Vigilance? So, in my opinion, Vigilance is better, and I think it is better. Vigilance is better shot. I think the voice acting is better. In my opinion, I think it has a better story. I think that voice acting is better. I think it looks better. I think it has cooler fight scenes, and I think the music is better. So, in my opinion, it's better than this in every way. But that doesn't mean this is bad. Because, again, Vigilance is not my favorite fan film. It is not even close to one of my favorites. So, but this is still very good. Like, I wouldn't say it's so much worse than Vigilance. I just think Vigilance did things better than this. So, I still think this did an amazing job. Even to try something like this is just incredible. So, I am going to say this is a very good fan film. I will catch you guys in the next one. See